Hey, Brown Beauties. You're tuned into Well Honestly, a podcast where wisdom meets wellness. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. Believe it or not, this is episode number 98. Keefa. Can you believe that?
I actually cannot.
Where have we been?
Living life,
What have we been doing?
enjoying life, stressing about life.
The
working.
last episode actually aired in June of last year. That's 9 months ago.
That's crazy.
I know, but we're still at episode 98. Can you believe we did that many episodes?
You know, my goal was to always get to 100.
100. You did say that.
So my thing is, when we get to 100, you'll see me dance a jig right in the middle of the floor.
Well, we only got 2 more episodes, so I promise you I want to see that jig.
I'm excited about that.
I want to see that jig. So today what we want to do is just tell the audience where we've been, what we've been doing, what's new, what's going on. We have a whole lot to tell you guys because while we were not here, we were working behind the scenes.
Very much.
And so Akila comes to me with this bright idea and she says, "Ma, we need to rebrand." I'm going, "Huh?" And she said, "Yeah, we need to come back a little different, a little stronger." I said, "Okay, what is your proposal?" So one of the first things she wanted to do was reformulate the tea.
Yeah.
And why did you want to reformulate the tea?
First of all, we took some time away just because we experienced some losses. We've experienced just a lot of things that life just be lifing, right? So for me, I said, okay, we're never going to not do Brown Woman Wellness. But if we're really going to do this thing, like take it to the max, we should just look at what we had before and improve on the things that we want to change and just really elevate the brand. And for me, I enjoyed the tea, but I felt like the tea could be better, personally speaking.
Okay.
And when I say better, I just mean more palatable for everybody.
You want to show them what you did?
Yeah. Well, dang, we should have had the older one so we could show the difference. But so the first thing we did was change the tea. And I changed the tea because the garlic was a bit much. So we took that out. Then we had 10 herbs in it. And so with the 10, I said, let's pare this down. Let's kind of like get to the bare bone essence. So we changed the tea and we changed the packaging. So this is the new packaging. Before, it was not this clear. We had like an all kind of brown type of situation. Changed. So, right, since we're here.
Yes.
When we start talking about rebranding, for me, it's the subtle little things. So even though this is still green, it's a different shade of green. It's not so, to me, that makes a difference. It's not so muted and it's not so kind of throw-up-y green, if you will. It's a brighter green. Then we changed the fonts. So for me, again, when we talk about branding, because I don't know about you, I want to see this brand go to
I leave all the branding up to her, just so you know.
And so I pay attention to stuff like that, and I watch podcasts, and I listen to videos and stuff like that on YouTube about just subtle approaches to branding.
So what herbs are in there now?
So we changed the tea, and now we have cat's claw, cinnamon, lavender, ginger, hawthorn leaf, turmeric. That's it.
Hey, y'all. Brown Woman Wellness is proud to present our newly formulated anti-inflammatory herbal tea, Serenity, a refined formula that boasts a potent mix of inflammation-fighting herbs such as ginger root, cat's claw, cinnamon, lavender, hawthorn leaf, and turmeric, targeting the fundamental cause of many health issues, inflammation. Discover these transformative wellness solutions on our website. Visit brownwomanwellness.com to explore serenity and spice of life and embrace a life of enriched health and flavor.
So we changed the tea and we took out a couple of things. So we have cat's claw bark, cinnamon, English lavender, ginger root, hawthorn leaf, and turmeric.
And all of those are great for
anti-inflammation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to really rebrand and make us more lively. I love the website. I did it myself.
Take a look, you guys.
I think you'll love that. Yes. So
that's
all. We just want to zhuzh it up a little bit.
Well, the other thing you did, and we had been talking about this for a long time, we wanted a no salt spice, but we still wanted our spice to give us a lot of flavor.
Yes.
And because we were, we're trying to, as we all know, high blood pressure is running rampant in our community. So we wanted to create a spice, though, that would still give the flavor that people like, but take away the salt, but where they won't really miss it. So we started experimenting with a few ingredients to try to make this spice. And Keela made a few dishes with it. She loves fish, so she did.
Let me tell y'all, I put my foot, we put our foot in this. So this is our new baby. This is the Spice of Life anti-inflammatory seasoning blend, salt-free, and honey. So we've done a lot of taste testing with other people, and the reviews have been across the board like, oh my God, this is real, because we don't mess around. So we have oregano, paprika, smoked paprika, Mediterranean thyme, cracked rosemary, garlic, cumin, fennel, ground black pepper, ginger powder, and turmeric powder. But where we source the herbs and spices is
Well, you can
important.
smell them when you open it up.
Fantastic.
The difference is, you know how you go to the grocery store and you don't know how long those spices have been sitting on the shelf. And then when you do use them, if you can't smell, to me, if you can't smell the spice, it's old. Okay, it's not fresh. So we want to make sure that when you open it up, you should get an aroma. And you do get one because
it's strong.
and by the way, the spice is so good. You can use it not just on meats, but you can use it on salads, which you'll see in one of our videos. You can use it. It's so many ways to use it. I make salad dressing with it. I just spice up everything. That's why I guess that's why we call it Spice of Life, right?
Soups, salads, meats, veggies.
So it's on our
all
website.
purpose.
It's on our website now. So now, for those of you who can't see it because you're listening to the podcast, you can go, if you go to YouTube or some of the video channels, you'll be able to actually see the product. And then again, you can also go to our website,
brownwomanwellness.com.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one other thing that we did new. And
what's been going on with you?
Oh my God, what's been going on with me? So, what hasn't been going on with me? You should ask.
Well,
because it has been extremely busy. As most of you know, I'm also a realtor. We both are. And I even real estate just can take over your life if you're not careful.
Very true.
And so, of course, that's our day job. So we're always busy with real estate. So I've been doing that. Also, I've been doing a lot of changes for myself too.
Like what?
Well, one of the things I did since October, I went completely plant-based. Completely. Because before I was dib-dabbing. I would start and stop, or I would always have fish, which is people who eat only fish as pescatarians. So it was a gradual thing for me, and I've tried everything. I've done keto. I've done.
Yes, you have. I remember the keto days.
Oh God, keto almost killed me. I've done, be careful ladies with keto. I've done just about every diet out there trying to find my best self feeling, excuse me, the best feeling. And so far, I have to tell you, it worked. It has eliminated a lot of
plant-based?
Yes, because I would wake up with little aches and pains. Don't know, when you get a little older, you get these little aches and pains, you'd be like, ugh. And so I was having them, and then they have completely gone away. My energy level is higher. I can do some things. And so, but it has changed my life.
You look good.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I have done that. That's a transition I made. And me, me, I'm always all in. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it to the next level.
Always taking it to the
max. Always doing the most, taking it to the next level. So the next thing I want to try and do, because everybody's been talking about this feeling that they get, I want to get that feeling, that the best feeling I ever had about myself in life. So I have decided I'm going to do a juice feast. So once a year, Keela, we always do some type of detox anyway.
I do. I used to do them quite a bit. I used to do them more than once a year.
Yeah, it's time. But this particular time, this is my first time doing a complete juice feast.
I've done a juice fast.
Well, I've only done nothing but juice.
I've done that.
You've done that before? How long?
It was supposed to be 30. I want to say this was years ago. I last like 12 days.
That's a long time.
Yeah. This was like, ooh, 10 years ago.
So let me tell you about that. You have to get yourself mentally ready when you get ready
You
to make
do.
these kind of changes. So you have to, and to do that, to prepare myself, because I'm starting, and I don't know, by the time this airs and next time you guys see us, I probably will be deep into the juice feast, and I'll be able to tell you some of the things that I feel. And the reason I call it a feast instead of a fast is because we're going to flood our bodies with nothing but juice. So it's like feasting on all the nutrients in the juice. So I can't wait to do that. I'm kind of excited about it actually because it's something I've never done before.
I've decided to join. I'm
Good.
gonna
You
join.
go, girl.
Mm.
Because she needs to do it.
I
Okay.
do. I do. I do need to do it. I'm mentally preparing myself to do it. I haven't done one, like I said, in like almost a decade, and I was really prepared for that. Like I really wanted to do it, and I did it, and I know how it feels, and I
So
know the benefits of it,
okay.
and why
So
not?
how do you so I know how I prepare myself mentally.
Hmm.
How do you prepare yourself mentally? Because
Uh,
it's a mental game, by the way.
yeah, it's more mental than it is
It is
anything
because
else.
the thing about it is you gotta set your mind up and say you gotta know your why.
You
Why are you
do.
doing it?
You do. I'm gonna be honest. 10 years ago, it was because I was fat and I was
A lot of
overweight.
people do it
I
to
was
lose
overweight.
weight. Yeah.
I didn't like how I felt at that weight, how
Okay.
I looked at that weight.
Okay.
Um, and I don't remember. Oh, I think Dr. Sabi was like just coming out, and somebody I was working with at the time was real heavy into it. I was working at DeVry.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, do it. I mean, why not? And so I started there with just vanity. But now it's more so like I do want to have that because I felt good. The
Mm-hmm.
first 3 to 4 days were rough. Now, back in that day, I had never abstained from food before.
Mm-hmm.
At the most, I would do like 12 hours. I never
Did
really
you
did a whole day of
did you
not
do the
eating
juice
food.
fast? You were eating the standard American diet and just went straight to the juice fast?
I love how you always say standard
Well,
American
that's what
diet.
it is, the standard
You
American
mean just
diet.
eating
Anything,
crap? Yes,
everything, sad.
yes.
We call it sad. Standard American diet stands for sad diet. So,
Yes, I was eating at that time back in the day. I had stopped eating fast food, but I was still eating junk.
because everybody do it a little differently because it affects everybody's body different.
Yeah, I mean, I was on my way to making healthier choices, and at that time in my life, I was very much so like I'm either going to be left or right. And so when I said I wanted to do it, I made up my mind, and I just went all in, like you. I just
Okay.
went all in. Didn't cold turkey. I'm a
So,
cold turkey type of person though.
okay.
Everybody can't do that. So I can just decide one day to I'm just gonna be and my resolve back then used to be A1. Now as I've gotten older, it's tougher for me to be
Mhm.
cold turkey.
Mhm.
Like I'll have the feelings and I'll do something cold turkey for like a day and then get right back to where I was. Like it's gotten harder for me. So this will be interesting to see how I respond in my wherewithal to continue, like how I do this, because I don't have good stamina anymore like I used
Well, the
to.
difference here is we're going to provide so many recipes. There's so many juice recipes. So if you have a variety of juices,
Variety is key.
it's easier to keep going if you have a variety.
Variety is key. And it's funny, I did mine with nothing but green juice. It was a powder and then it was fresh juice and it
Hmm.
was all green.
So
And it got old. It did get old.
so what I decided to do the other day, just so you guys know, I was on Facebook. All my friends, they be watching and everything. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start this juice feast, April 1st. Let's see how many people want to come with me. I had no idea so many people were thinking about it. So April 1st of this year, there will be, if everybody joins up. So far, I've gotten a huge response, and I'm not even charging for it, but I'm going to lead it and guide it, a juice feast, and we're going to tell you guys step by step. We're going to document it. You'll be able to go to our social media channels and see how we
I'm
feel.
gonna document my journey
Yeah.
and we'll put it so let's go into this space since you said that. Part of the rebrand was to build, it was important for myself and my mom, but really me. Community was always very heavy on my spirit. Like one thing about Brown Wellness, we wanted to continue to build, but build in a way where we fostered actual community, not just said that we wanted community, right? So we created a platform within a platform that is separate from Facebook groups and all that jazz, to where you can come in and it's private only to the people that join up, and that we accept. And it's a place where you can just document, you can talk your mess about what you don't like about the health industry or what's going on with you. You can swap recipes with other people. We have stuff for meditation and relaxation rooms. So if you want to learn how to reset that central nervous system, all types of different rooms. So we're going to have our juice feast room. So we'll go in and I'll document and be raw and vulnerable and honest. And I'm sure that'll lead the charge for everybody else to just kind of like, because these juice fasts, these juice feasts, if you will, requires community. I feel like wellness in general requires community.
Well, I think
but
when you
this,
have
for
more,
sure.
well, when you got 2 or more people, that's why I wanted to do it as a group because we can encourage each other.
Yeah.
And then you can swap out ideas, and then if you feel like you can't go no further, you'll have somebody in there to rah-rah you and say, you could do it, let's go further because I plan to go as far and as long as I can. Now, I want to be like Jesus and do 40 days. That's what I want to do. I want to see because everybody that I know that has done 40 days tell me how they be floating in the air like a butterfly and the feeling that they have, and they never felt like this before. And it also gets rid of all your emotional trauma, because we've had so many people to pass in our family, like a lot of people. And I mean, that's all over America right now. People are just seem to be leaving this earth. And so all of that, the trauma of all of that emotional stuff comes out during the juice fast, believe it or not.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready. I want to dump it, leave it, and start fresh. The other thing it does is it releases all that gook in your body that's been stored up for years and years and years. So the longer that you go, the more you're going to release. So I'm looking to get rid of probably some M&Ms that I ate when I was 12.
Okay.
Right. Ain't no telling what's gonna. I don't know what's stuck on that colon, but I plan to dump it all and leave it all behind. Because one of the things about if you go, the longer you go on a juice feast, just so you know, you don't really have to do it again. Because what you've done is you've reset your entire body. You've actually reset your gut. And as we all know, everybody say the gut is the second brain. I look at the gut as the first brain. I know everybody say brain is brain, but the gut, look, if the gut ain't right, ain't nothing right. So that's one of the reasons that I kind of want to do this because it's something I've never done before. And I just want to see what the results are. Plus, I want to share it with you guys.
I mean, have fun with 40 days.
Oh, hey, listen, I didn't even want to put a number on it. And here I am. I know I did. And that was my mistake. I did not want to put a number on it because I wanted to surprise myself and the rest of the world when I say I'm on day whatever. So don't hold me to that number, y'all. Okay.
Well, you can hold me to at the minimum.
Don't hold me.
Almost the most I can probably push is a week.
We'll see. I think you can go longer than that.
We'll see.
So that's the other thing. The other thing too, we got a new segment on our podcast you guys are going to see because what we're doing is we're scouring the earth looking for women to inspire you. Women who have conquered their health challenges and taken their health challenges into their own hands and done some unconventional things to heal themselves. So we're finding these women everywhere. And if you're one of those women, by the way, please reach out to us at info@brownwomenwellness.com, please, because we're looking for women who have done unconventional things to heal themselves. Because we know that the body can heal itself if we allow it. If we give it the right environment, it will heal itself. So we are looking for women who've done something like that. I don't care what you've done. You might have, I don't know, whatever you've done, share it with us. And then we'll share it with the world. And because we're very proud of that. So you will hear that segment now at the end of every last one of our podcasts, at the end of our YouTube channel. So I'm kind of excited about that. So, and that's pretty much all we got. I mean, anything else we've done?
Well, I got like 1,000 jobs on top of my main job.
Yeah, yeah, she does.
So, we don't got to tell them what it is.
I ain't saying
but,
a word.
All roads lead back to building out Brown Wellness. That's my passion. So That's really all I got.
So we're really excited to be back. We will drop a new episode every other week. So you will get a new episode again. Usually on Thursday is when we drop the episode. And so you'll be able to get new episodes going forward. And if you haven't listened to any of our old episodes, now listen. Okay. Let me just say this. Okay.
We didn't know we were doing.
Well, and you know what? We weren't geared toward YouTube. Now, I don't know if you guys paid any attention to our new set, because now what we're doing is we're trying to appeal to you guys video-wise and showing our faces a little bit more. When we first started out, I think it was during COVID when we first started out.
It was during COVID, and we didn't have any type of visual anything.
Nothing. We were just talking.
And then we decided to open that up at Brian's studio.
Right.
But I don't think either one of us took it serious.
Because we look crazy on some of those videos.
So if you want to talk some mess, by all means, because I look back at some of that like, girl.
But check us out now.
You didn't show up looking
we are
like that
actually
stuff.
with our socks on. Y'all see that? And we are actually in my living room. So we are given a very, and Brian is here. Listen, our favorite engineer is here. He actually traveled here to make our set look better. How y'all like it now?
Now, hold on, because it's going to change, so don't be too braggy on it. We're going to add some more vibes
I'm
to
gonna
the
let her
mix.
add the vibes. I'm good with
I'm
the
going to
vibes.
get it good. I'm going to get it good and vibey, so don't you worry about that.
Okay, all right. So this is pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so where can they find us?
You can find us everywhere, brownwomenwellness.com, Brown Women Wellness, that's a mouthful, on all social media platforms. I'm going to start this TikTok.
Okay.
I'm going to start this TikTok.
If they don't ban it. I heard Congress just passed a bill.
But they've been talking about that for
the House passed it
so.
yesterday.
Passed what?
They passed
it.
The House passed a bill to ban it, so now it's going to say it to the Senate.
They might ban it. So, hey, I scratch that. If it's banned, then you will not find us on TikTok.
But they can come to the community and see the videos.
You can come to brownwomenwellness.com. We do have a space where people can discuss and give feedback about the podcast. You can catch us on YouTube. They will not be banning that, I'm pretty sure. Instagram as well. And yeah, just everywhere Brown Women Wellness.
And don't forget to subscribe, please.
Subscribe and download. Give us some reviews, please. It helps everybody else kind of get the word out and spread, the good news.
The other thing we didn't tell you guys, we are out in the streets too. Oh yeah. We're in the streets. We are out here doing health expos too. We're doing health expos locally here in the Chicagoland area, and we're going to branch out all over the rest of the country too.
Very grassroots.
But we are out here sampling our products, and we are out here at health expos. So if you got a local health expo for people that's watching in the Chicagoland area, invite us. We'll come. Yeah. We'll even speak. And then we're going to be branching out all over the country. The other thing too, coming up, we might be building us a live podcast studio so you guys can come and actually watch us talk-ish. So anyway, we got a lot of stuff on the horizon. So we are really excited.
Yeah.
All right. So that wraps it up.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Well Honestly, the podcast, proudly brought to you by Brown Women Wellness. Dive deeper into our wellness universe by visiting us at brownwomenwellness.com.
Join our exclusive private community, a sanctuary for exchanging ideas, finding support, and accessing exclusive workshops tailored to your wellness needs. Stay connected with us across all social media platforms at Brown Women Wellness.
And remember to always consult with your doctor for personalized medical advice. Until next time, keep thriving on your wellness journey.